Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Beth with Create with Beth, and I am so glad you're here with me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. We are going to be playing with this super cute set from Gina Designs. It's called Friendly Pastures. It's got these cute cows. There's 5 cows. They got these enormous heads. I love it. You have a sunflower, another flower image. There's some clouds and a barn, some spots for, I'm not sure what that's for, maybe manure. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be for. You have a fence and some more flowers, some beautiful sentiments. Today is a beautiful place to be. You make my heart feel lighter. Breezes, blossoms, and peaceful days. So sweet. And I have the coordinating dies as well. So let's go ahead and get started with our card. And I will tell you all the sizes as we go along. We're going to start with a card base of crumb cake. This measures 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored at 4 1/4. So we'll have that. Then you have 2 pieces of basic white cardstock. We have a piece for the inside that measures 5 by 3 3/4, and then we have a piece that we're going to be using for our background, and that measures 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to set aside the card base and the inside piece for now, and we're going to work on our background. For our background, we're going to be doing some ink blending with Shabby Shutters, Distress Oxide, and Faded Jeans. So let's start with the Faded Jeans. And we'll ink up our blending brush and come in off of the paper to begin with. We're going to create a really deep blue sky. I really love how the oxides look on your paper. They're so deep and rich and beautiful. I don't have a huge selection of them. I'd like to get some more. I've been making my Christmas list and I think everything on my list is craft related at this point. I haven't really asked for anything else but craft supplies, which is kind of funny. Okay, we're going to go right about that far down, and then we'll put our Faded Jeans away. I'm going to just kind of clean my brush off on my paper here, and we'll use the Shabby Shutters to create some grass. Getting ink all over my hands. I'm just blending up into the sky. It's okay if those 2 colors meld together. I think they look kind of cool together. There we go. Whoops, I just got a nice big getting scratches all over my ink blending. Let me go back. Let's go back with the Faded Jeans real quick and try to get rid of these scratches that I'm putting in my design here. There we go. Okay, we're going to set this aside to kind of dry a little bit. And we'll clean the brush off. Get rid of our messy scratch paper. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do some stamping for the inside of the card. For the inside, I'm going to use the sentiment that says, "You make my heart feel lighter." And we're going to stamp that with Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Just like that. And I think I'm going to also stamp our sunflower, just for a little bit of added interest in the inside of our card. There we go, that's cute. Okay, we'll put that away for now. We will be using it again shortly. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on the inside of our card. Just like so. Okay, next we are going to bring back our panel here, and we're going to go ahead and adhere this to the front of the card. Just like so. Oops, and I just remembered a part that I wanted to do before I did that. We're going to do some embossing. I totally forgot, but we can go ahead and do that, excuse me, with it on the card base. It won't matter. So we're going to prep this with an anti-static tool, which I need to get a new one. This one is not working all that great. It's pretty old. I'm going to bring in Versamark ink, and we're going to get another sentiment from that stamp set. This one is going to be "Together is a beautiful place to be." And we are going to stamp that right in the upper corner, right-hand corner of our card, just like so. We'll get out our white embossing powder. I have a little bits and pieces on here that we can try to get off. Okay, I'm going to go off screen for just a few minutes and emboss this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, there is our embossed sentiment. Turned out pretty beautiful. You can see how nice and shiny it is. We're going to bring in some little pieces now. I did the die cutting and the coloring ahead of time because otherwise this video would be super long, and I don't like to waste your time like that. So I'm going to lay these out how I want to have them on here, and I'm going to do something like this. Let's see. Kind of something like that. So we'll go ahead and start adhering our pieces down with liquid glue. My coloring is not anything special, so it's not like you're missing anything by not seeing me color. I've been thinking about my alcohol markers lately and what I want to do in the future. I use Copics and I use Stampin' Blends, but I'm really looking to try something different, and I'm leaning towards Spectrum Noir's Tri-Blend markers. I've used them in the past and liked them, and one of the things I really like about the Tri-Blends is the fact that there are 3 markers, 3 shades in one marker, so you don't have all this fiddling around with looking for each marker when you're in the process of coloring. You already have it in your hand. So I'm really thinking about that, about switching. So you may see me using some different markers soon. All right, I'm having trouble getting this fence lined up where I want it. There we go. We're going to bring in some dimensionals so we can pop up our cows and give them some dimension. These cows crack me up. Their heads. It reminds me of bobbleheads is what it reminds me of. It's so funny. I love this design. When I saw this stamp set, I absolutely had to get it. It went right on my wish list, and as soon as I was able to get it, I got it. I thought that's hysterical. Whoops. Okay, we'll put our second cow over here. Isn't that cute? I love it. All right, we're going to add a little bit of bling, and then this card will be done. So I have my iridescent, clear iridescent drops from Pretty Pink Posh. And we're going to go ahead and put some jewels around our sentiment. Let's see. Trying to get the size I want turned over properly. And I want some tiny ones, and there's no tiny ones. I'm struggling. There we go. And one more. There we go. And I lied. We actually have one more thing that we're going to do. We're going to come in with some Wink of Stella and jazz up our sunflowers. I will have all the colors that I used for the coloring listed on my blog post, which is at createwithbeth.blogspot.com. You can get all the details for this card and for many others over there. Okay, there we go, guys. That is our card for today. I think it turned out so cute. I absolutely love these cows, and I'm going to be creating with them a lot more in the future, I can tell. Thank you for joining me. Please give me a like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.